Hey, what's up, guys? Long time no see, right? It's 14th of April. We are finally back after what could have been the longest break that I have ever taken from coding. I'll just, before I start my question, let's just see for how long have I been away from all this. So the last time I did was 5th of April, but we won't count that. So it's 22nd March. From 22nd March, it's 14th of April that I'm really back at it again. I'll be making daily videos now. So today's question was partition the list. So we are given a linked list in which we need to partition it like the partition program that we have in Quicksort, that all the elements smaller than a particular number should be to the left of it and all the elements greater than that number should be to the right of it, but the condition is the uh, original state should be preserved. So the relative order, not original state, the relative order should be preserved. So this 2 comes after this 1, so here also this 2 should come after this 1. This 3 comes after this 4, so here also this 3 should come after this 4, and that is it. So what I thought, since it's a linked list, we can have two linked lists. One will contain all the numbers less than it. We'll be iterating, we'll be checking if this number is less than it or not. If it is, we'll remove that number from that list, add it to our list, our linked list, which I'll name at less, I'll name as less, and we'll make another list which I'll name as greater, and if that number is greater than that particular number x, I'll be adding it to that greater list, removing it from the original list. And in the end, what I'll be doing is I'll be just I'll be making the first element of the next element of my last element of the first list. So the first element of greater should be the next element for the last element of the last. It's been a long time, guys. I don't know if I'm even able to explain what I'm saying right now. So let's just see how it goes. I've already coded the solution, I submitted, I passed all the test cases, but I'll be doing it again just to show you what I mean. First, what I mean is I need to return a dummy head. I need to return a head, right? So I'll be creating a new node which I'll be naming it less. So my new list that I'll be creating would be a follow-up for my less, would be for a follow-up for my list which contains all the element less than x. So I'll just call it less. It would be a new list node. Yeah, guys, it's 10:50 in the night and there are still traffic outside my house, so it's not clearly not my fault. I'm recording this video at night now. I need another node, and this node is for my list that would be the greater list, that would contain all the elements greater, greater to the given element x. It would be again a list node. Then as I move forward with them, I will lose them, so I don't want to lose them. So I'll be creating some temp nodes. My temp node would be L for lesser, G for greater. It's just easy to type, easy to remember. And I'll need a next node, I'll let you know why. And now what I need to return is I need to return my node. So I'll return my less. Done. So in between I need to do few things. Of course we need to traverse the linked list, so I'll be applying a while loop, while head is not equal to null. Done. In this while loop, what I'll be doing is I'll be checking if my head dot val is lesser than x. If it is, I'll do certain things. If it's not, I'll do few things. If it is, I want else is next, not else, because if we lose this head we won't be getting. So the temp that we created, that is L, so else next should be equal to this head. Head. Now just a visual representation of what I have done is, if we had a list like Let me copy this so that I don't waste much of your time. Copy. Yeah. uh, let's say a list like this. Let's keep it for here. So what I did is my x was, let's say, 3. So I checked if 1 is less than 3 or not. Yes, it is. So right now I've created another list. I'll name it L, and another list I'll name it G. It is first node of this is empty. Let's keep it that way. Now the second node that we have in L becomes 1. So now this is pointing to this as well as all the remaining element. So what I don't want to do that, so I need to remove this 1 from here. To remove this 1, what I'll have to do is I'll have to write head dot next, which is this link from 1 to 2. It should be equal to null. If I make that, then how would I move forward? Because the way that I was moving forward is head is equal to head dot next. Now head dot next is equals to null, so head would be equal to null and it would run only once. So what I need to do here is I need to save this link somewhere. So since I have created this next variable, I'll save it in the next. So next equals to head dot next. So I've saved this link in this next, and now since I am using my head variable to iterate, I need to update my head to be equal to next. If it's okay, it's a bit meshy. It should be here. It should be the last sentence because I want my head to be updated before I check this condition, and it should be the first because I need this condition before I change it. See, I hope you are able to understand. And now if it's done, then what I need to do is I need to, here this it would be 1 and this link would be broken. Now I need to move forward. I need to move one link forward here. So I'll write L equals to L dot next. I am done. Now for the greater, if that element is equal to or greater than this, then G dot next must be equal to head. Head dot next, since we have already saved it, we don't need to worry about its value now, should be equal to null. Then G should be equal to G dot next. Now since we are done with this, we need to return less, but as you know, less is first node is 0 because that's how we create a node, a node with value nothing, so its default value is 0. Now I need to return this. Before that I need to merge them. So this is a list, this is another list. I need to make its last element point towards its first element. So the address of its last element is in L. So L dot next should be equals to the address of the first element is in greater, because we started here and we kept moving G forward, but the greater was where it is right now. So greater dot next. Why next? Because again greater is a node with 0 value and we don't need that, we need the next value. And since I am done with this, my less is now the node which head of the second list, and the final list which I'll be returning, it should also be equal to less dot next, because the first node is 0 and the second, okay wait, second node is what it is. It will give me an error because I wrote all this without commenting them. Let's see, it works fine for this. I've already submitted kind of the same code. I hope I didn't do any logical mistake here. I did not, and it's accepted. And that's it. We are beginning a new journey. I hope I'll be able to make one video at least daily, and I missed so much, but I hope I don't miss anything else. So thank you so much guys for watching this. Sayonara.